headshots anybody? I don't even know why Nemesis, spoiler alert, goes after Brett Vickers, member of STARS. I mean, he wasn't really that important, and he didn't really do much at all. At all. I think he should have gotten a pass. I mean, he's already dead. He already got bit. I wouldn't have expected him to fucking survive Raccoon City, even if the Nemesis didn't go after him. I fully would have expected him to die. Yeah, got my lighter, got my fluid, combine that. Now I can use a lighter on a gate later on, which is probably coming up in the next 2-3 minutes. I do get lost in this part. I go in a big fucking circle. As you well know, you should have gone back into the back alley that you were, gone up the stairs, gone to the right, and taken the upper right path. But I completely circled the entire neighborhood just for good measure, and because Jill needs a workout. You know, she's looking a bit chubby in that tube top and that micro skirt and those boots. Trying to survive in a zombie apocalypse. I don't know how she can run in those and maneuver well. I mean, it just doesn't seem feasible. She's a member of STARS. In the last game, she at least had some, pants and a vest and whatnot, and that styling beret. She had a very stylish beret. But in this, no, just clubbing clothes. She was probably going to the club before the outbreak, considering STARS was disbanded, so she was probably on her job. But, yeah. I don't know if I talked about this, but I would really like to have the Rebecca Chambers and Barry Burton storylines wrapped up. Because, okay, Mansion Incident, Chris, Jill, Barry, Rebecca, and Wesker all canonically survive. Here I am going back, because I just realized, fuck, I needed to go behind the bar into the back alley again, but Chris, Jill, Barry, Rebecca, and Wesker, and if you want to count Billy Cohen, but I'm not as concerned about Billy Cohen as I am the 4 remaining Alpha Team members and the 1 Bravo Team member that survived. Okay. Wesker into 5 dies. Sorry if you haven't played 5. It's been out for a few years. He did. He did. He got blown up. Chris, still alive by the end of 5. Jill, still alive by the end of 5. Well, I don't understand. Taking a sippy. Really quick. God damn it, I always get bit by that guy too. But, okay. Jill and Chris, they're alive. They're part of the BSAA. You assume that they continue their anti-BOW operations against remnants of Umbrella, etc., etc. But what about Barry? Okay, you know he was doing anti-Umbrella operations before Resident Evil 4. That was explained in files, I believe. But what then? Is he one of the founders of the BSAA, considering that Chris and Jill were one of the, I think, like 4 or 5 people that founded the BSAA to combat bioorganic weapons? What about Barry? Did Barry take part in this? Did his family get captured? Is Barry dead? I mean, I don't see Barry Burton, soldier extraordinaire, lying down. Even if he's got a family, he strikes me as the type of person that would continue the fight and continue to try and make the world a better place for his wife and his 2 daughters. That's just me, though. I could be wrong, and he could have, called it quits, considering he's old, and gone off and be a family man. Cue Guile theme. And then there's Rebecca. After the mansion incident, you know that she went file a report on Billy Cohen and the events of the mansion incident and submitted it to Chief Irons. Or at least has the paperwork in the police department. Now, what I don't understand is what happened to her? Okay, she files a report and then she leaves Raccoon City. That much is apparent. What happened to her? Okay, she was clearly a genius with fucking chemistry and biology. So she definitely would have known ways to combat many of, or at least been part of research groups to combat the threats of the T virus and the G virus and other viruses and other BOWs and whatnot. She could have, she was pretty traumatized by the end of 1 through the events of 0 and 1, so I can't imagine. Well, I mean, it's not impossible that she didn't just call it quits and try to recuperate somewhere and just get on with her life, but again, I could see it. She was frail. She was 18 at the time. But again, at least some closure. I would have liked some closure on her, at least. Because she proved herself quite capable in 0 when you played as her and Billy. Who was, by the way, a Marine. And if she could keep toe-to-toe with a battle-hardened veteran, then, I'm sure she can hold her own throughout the rest of her life, even though she probably has PTSD or something. But I digress again. Billy Burton, Rebecca Chambers would like some closure on that. Billy, maybe. I assume that he got out of the Arcane Mountains unscathed, uninfected, and is laying low under a new identity somewhere. And that's his life. And that's fine. I mean, a lot of the Outbreak characters, you don't really know much what happened to them after Outbreak. I didn't play Resident Evil Outbreak, by the way. But, oh. I want to watch Brad get killed. It just lights my heart with joy. Anytime, Jill. You can shoot him. Oh, no, Brad. Jill's not helping you because she knows that you're an asshole and a cowardly, worthless, pussy piece of shit. There he goes. Oh my god, it just makes me so happy just seeing him dying in a pool of blood. Or already dead. I choose to fight Nemesis here, even though I said I wouldn't. I do. Oh fuck, I got my ass beat only to pick up the key card on Brad. I kind of fumble with it though. I get grabbed here, it's kind of obvious. And, at this point, I am feverishly mashing all the buttons I possibly can to get the fuck away from Nemesis. Because I do not want to get killed. And then I make it to the police station, yeah. But anyways, Billy, meh. Outbreak characters, meh. Barry, I would really like to know what happened to Barry. And maybe not as much, but close enough. Rebecca, I'd like to know what happened to Rebecca. Claire, we know that she's part of a, what was it, Terra Firma, I believe it was, as it said in Degeneration. So she's obviously continuing the battle against BOWs and Umbrella Remnants. Leon, well, Secret Agent Man. He's part of the Secret Service, well, forced to be part of the Secret Service, or else he would have been, locked up for the rest of his life. Sherry Birkin, in 6, it's shown that she's working with the government as well as Ashley Graham. My condolences to your father, Ashley. Turns out Ada Wong might be a terrorist. Albert Wesker had a kid. What? Yeah. So convoluted, but 6, Resident Evil 6, I am excited for. I should probably beat Code Veronica first before I get to 6, though. I wasn't really excited for 5, but I think I already explained that already. it just seemed too action-packed for me. Jesus Christ, what do I talk about now? How's the weather? Right now, it's kind of sunny, a little bit cloudy, but it's sunny here. It was hot yesterday, not so hot today, but, yeah, talking about the weather this morning, that is, not a good filler. Yeah, anyways, Sorry if I keep going. Allergies. Seasonal allergies. Fucking amazing. Yeah, you're gonna notice here that I'm gonna click on that and I'm gonna be like, oh no, I don't click on it, but I mentioned that, you need a lockpick, and then that jewel, I take that jewel. And then I completely forget about the lock on the other side, even though I go to look at it. I forget about it later that I need it in order to get the key, in order to get to the STARS office, but, whatever. And I wipe out all these fuckers because why the hell not? I got a lot of ammo, and I'm going to get a lot of handgun ammo, and I don't really care about wasting it. What else can I talk about? Well, some inspirations for my Let's Play as other Let's Players, I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I just never really got around to it, what with school, and just because I'm a shy person. But I do play a lot of games, and I like them. I'm not bad at them. I go even so far to say that I'm good at them, if not for the simple fact that I like being a perfectionist in certain cases. And I catch on quickly for the controls for most games. Not all, but most.